Okay. Hey everyone. It's been a little bit since I've done a video like this with my voice, so I hope you guys like it. The stories I'm going to be reading today are from one of my friends. I talked to him before doing this, and he said that I'm able to read his stories and post them on my channel. So this is what we're going to do today. Recently I did post a music video, so I hope you guys like that. And today we have some short stories, different perspectives for each one I'm going to be reading. I will link my friend's channel in the description for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's start off with Amazing Day. It's a warm, mid-August evening, and the sun is on the verge of setting as I walk up the stairs of an abandoned parking garage. It's the first time I've been here since school let out about 2 months ago. The first time since my first love broke my heart. I took her up here many times, and I just couldn't bear coming back after we broke up. But today felt different. My best friend Nick pushed that feeling earlier when he said, sometimes all it takes to turn a good day into an amazing day is a nice sunset. He didn't specify that the sunset should be seen on top of an abandoned parking garage, which just so happens to be where my first girlfriend broke up with me, to go off and date the football team captain, who was also my sister's ex. But hey, that's what it took. I took it as. I mean, I can't imagine watching the sun set anywhere else now. Level 12. That's my stop. I whispered to myself as I pushed open the door. The warm colors of dying August sunlight hit my face. I walk over to the ledge on the right side of the lot and look down at the street mall below. It's a very low point in business. It'll probably be out of business soon, unless the management makes some smart decisions. I look up out into the sky. The sky is turning a bright orange. Nick was right. This day already is better, and the sun hasn't even completely set yet. I close my eyes to listen to the sounds of the rustling wind, a slight tweeting of birds, a few cars driving in the distance, and footsteps coming from behind me. I turn around fast, not sure what to do if the footsteps belong to a drug dealer or some kind of robber trying to mug me. Thankfully, I didn't need to worry about that. Not yet, at least. Because it's just the shy girl from school. What's her name again? Alex? No, I think it was Alexa. I don't remember anymore. Hi. Hi, Austin, she says, looking at my eyes for the second before quickly glancing away. Well, great, she knows my name. I don't know how. We only talked a couple of times before since she transferred to my school in late May. Maybe I'm just bad with names? Oh, hey, I say, trying to look into her eyes, but she's moving them around a lot. All I can pick up is that they're dark brown and they match her long brunette hair perfectly. I should probably ask her name. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Is it Alexa? Her eyes snap onto mine for a second before dropping down to the floor. It's Alexei. But I go by Alexa. She says, a smile forming on her lips. I gotta say, I've always thought she seemed nice. But right now, I'm starting to think something else on top of that. And what I think is, she's kind of pretty, but in a quiet way. I suddenly realize we've been sitting in silence for quite a few moments now. I should probably say something. So, what brings you up here? I ask. Oh, I come up here every once in a while to watch the sunset. She says so quietly I can barely hear, and to relax myself. My house is, well, it's just... Her voice sounds like she's about to cry. I walk close to her, just close enough to reach my arm out to touch her arm. She tightens a bit and looks up at me, but doesn't pull away. You don't need to tell me anything. It's okay. I don't know what you're going through, but just know that I hope it gets better. She has some tears in her eyes now, which are still locked on mine. It's just that I don't know. I'm starting to cry, she says. I think she's about to completely break down. I just haven't had the greatest summer, and I'm stressing about a million different things, and I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't know what to do. Do you want to watch the sunset with me? Maybe the answer will come to you while we watch it. She stares at me for a second, and then a shy smile spreads on her face. I'd love that. She brushes a strand of hair away from her face as she says it. She really is pretty. I'd even say beautiful. I lead her over to a little platform that hangs off the side of the garage, and we sit down on it, overlooking the city. I refrain from mentioning that I built it. I also don't mention that I got the supplies from the dumpster in my apartment. We sat in a comfortable silence for a couple of minutes. Finally, she says, "This is nice. I've never really watched the sunset with someone other than my sister before." She looks into my eyes before adding, she'll be happy to hear that I finally did it with someone else. She wants me to make more friends. I smile a little bit. She seems to be getting more comfortable. "You seem like you're a great person to hang out with." I say, "I'd love to get to know you better." "I'd say the same," she says. We both turn our heads towards the skyline. The sun is finally setting for good, swallowing us in a delicate darkness. "Ready to head back?" I ask. "Sure," says Alexei. I get up and hop over the ledge, then hold out my hand for her. She takes it, and I feel a warmth spread through me as she jumps over the ledge back into the lot. We walk together until we're under a single working lamppost. I turn to face her and get to look into her eyes. She's smiling, and she seems more relaxed than she did 45 minutes ago. "So, see you around, I guess?" I want to say more, but I don't know what exactly. Yeah, see you around," she says. She goes to turn around, but stops herself and looks me directly into the eyes. "Actually, I just want to say that I really like you. Like you. And I have since you helped me find my classroom when I transferred here. But I just never said anything because you were dating. And even after you broke up, I just thought you wouldn't like me at all. And I'm still unsure if you do, but I think you should know. I'm shocked. She likes me. Like, she really, really likes me, and I like her. I like you too," I say. I think you're beautiful, and I think you're nice, and I think I want to get to know you better." She smiles and shifts even closer to me. I step closer as well and pull her into a hug. A kind of awkward hug, but it's nice. In fact, I'd say it's amazing. I guess Nick was right. A sunset really can make an amazing day. And I think this is the first in a long line of amazing days. Second story. Start of an amazing day, or start of something amazing. Either way you see it. "Don't worry about it. I'm patient," I say into my phone. "I'll wait outside for you. See you soon. Bye." I hang up the phone and lean against the wall of the movie theater. I let out a chuckle. It's our first date, and Alexei is already running late. I feel like most people would be mad, but I don't care. It's only like an extra 7-minute wait. "Fancy seeing you here, Austin," says a voice I know too well. "Hey, Sophie," I say, a little more defensive than I meant to. But honestly, who could blame me? If you unexpectedly run into your ex-girlfriend who dumped you for the school football team captain and completely broke your heart, wouldn't you be a bit defensive? Especially if you're waiting for your date to get here? Look, Austin, we haven't talked since we broke up, but I just want to say there's no need for us to hate each other. She says, "We just weren't the right fit at the time." Sure. But my younger sister's ex who cheated on her was? I asked rhetorically. She just stares at me, clearly unsure what to say, and somehow seeing her uncertainty makes me more certain than ever on where we stand. "Look, Sophie, I don't even care that you dump me anymore. I really don't. Last week I had a really amazing day, and I made connection with a really amazing girl. I'm waiting for her to arrive right now, so just go on and enjoy the movie with your date. I know I'm going to enjoy mine." Are you dating someone new?" she asks. She seems a little taken aback, maybe even disappointed. "What's that about?" "Yeah, I am," I say, suddenly skeptical of why Sophia decided to approach me in the first place. "Why do you care?" "Oh, Austin, I care because I made a mistake," she says. "I shouldn't have left you. You were right about Tyler. He cheated on me with some girl on the other school's cheer team. I want you back." I can't believe what I'm hearing. It's actually what I wanted to hear when I woke up 9 days ago, but that changed by the time I fell asleep that night. Because of the amazing time I had with Alexei. That Friday night, I no longer wanted Sophie. I only wanted Alexei. We met up on the parking garage roof every night after that to watch the sunset. On the Tuesday after I asked her for her phone number, then on Thursday I asked her out. And this particular Sunday happens to be the day of the date. The date that's supposed to start in 3 minutes. "Sophie, look, I'm sorry Tyler cheated on you. He's a jerk for doing that to you, just like he was a jerk for doing it to my sister. But you know the new shy girl, Alexei, that transferred to our school late last year? Yeah, she says scarcely. Well, she's the girl I'm waiting for. I ran into her on top of the parking garage, and we talked for a while. I slowly realized how much I liked her. Then she told me she liked me, and now I'm waiting for her to arrive for our first date. I'll always cherish the memories we made, but I like her a lot, so I have to say no. I can't get back together with you. I like someone else now. Something unreadable crosses her face, and she looks down at the floor. I expect her to get angry, maybe even start yelling. Instead, she just looks up. She has a small smile on her face. I understand, she says. I broke your heart, even though you treated me like a queen. I'll always cherish the memories, too. But if Alexei is who makes you happy, then she's what you deserve, Austin. Thank you, I say gratefully. And I hope you find a guy that will treat you how you deserve. Because, sure, you broke my heart, but everyone makes a mistake here or there. And hey, don't be a stranger. Friendship is still on the table. I'd like to be friends, she says. Now I've got to go, or I won't have time to pick up the popcorn before the movie. Have fun with Alexei. Thanks. I will, I say as we wave goodbye and she enters the theater. I check my phone. Alexei should be here any minute. Maybe sometime I should introduce her to Sophie. That is, if me and Sophie are actually able to maintain a friendship. There remains to be seen, but it would be nice. Hi, Austin, Alexei waves as she approaches me. I'll be back. She's looking as beautiful as ever. Now I feel a grin forming on my face. I can't help it. She just makes me too happy, and I like that. Ready for our amazing first date? I ask. Only if it's with you, she says rather quietly. She's gotten a lot less shy around me, but her shyness still comes out sometimes, and it's really cute. Alrighty then, let's go, I say as I take her hand and lead her into the theater. This may be our first date, and I may only have really started to get to know her, 9 days ago. But every time she touches my hand, I swear she must be my soulmate. And as far as for the whole Sophie thing, I think I'm finally completely over her. Maybe we'll be friends, maybe we won't. All I know is this feeling truly feels like the start of something amazing. Amazing dreams in everyday life. What? I stepped away from my dream by a distant noise. Having just woken up, I feel disoriented, and I can't place the sound or where it's coming from. I start to get up just in case it's something important when I'm finally able to decode some of it. We don't have the money, Guata, I hear my dad say from the living room. Guata, you can't keep doing this. For both of your daughter's sake. Oh, really? Don't you dare pull that card on me, my mom yells at him. You're the one who refuses to get a real job and instead relies on this stupid digital design dream you care so much about. I sigh. My parents are fighting, again, and my mom is shaming my dad for trying his hand at digital design instead of having a more traditional job instead of getting a job herself, again. And it's important to note that my dad has a severe back injury, so he legally can't work, but my mom is being crazy, as usual. My focus is taken away from my parents' argument as my phone buzzes. My heart skips a beat, and I check to see if it's Austin. It is. I smile stupidly and am suddenly self-conscious about how my hair looks, even though I know he can't see me, and that he wouldn't care anyway. But still, I get up, put on a cute red skirt and an Old Spice Girls t-shirt, and brush my hair before opening the message. Good morning, Alexei. I just wanted to make sure you had a good night's sleep. My stomach feels like it's doing a backflip. He really does care. I'm so lucky to have found him. Good morning, Austin. I had an amazing night last night. Thanks for asking. How was yours? I decided to leave out the part about how I dreamt about him all night. I wonder if he dreamt about me too. He was at least thinking about me in the morning, so maybe... Sounds unlikely. But then again, me going on a date with Austin Stone was not on my bucket list either. So, how's my little sister who's catching all the boys doing? Says my older sister, Jupiter, as she bursts into my room on her wheelchair, derailing my train of thought. I'm not catching all the boys. I only caught one, and that's all I need. I say in response to my sister teasing. How romantic! She responds, now tell me, how was the date? It was amazing. The movie was good, and we held hands almost the whole time, and it was really fun. Jupiter beams. She's so happy about the fact that I'm hanging out with Austin now. She's almost as happy as I am about it. Almost. Her face changes to a more serious one out of nowhere, and I know what she's about to ask. Have you talked to him about more things are like here? She asks. She asks this question every time I've gone back from seeing him, and the answer is not really. I don't want to dump too much family lore on him. It's a lot. I mean, my parents are always fighting because of money. My dad can't work and my mom refuses to. My mom is also an alcoholic and she keeps going to bars and burning a bunch of cash that we can't afford to burn. How do I explain all of that on a date? Kinda. I told him there was a lot of fighting, but not what it was about. And I told him about your bone cancer. I say, but I left out the part where we're struggling to make ends meet. Alexei, you need to tell him more. That's what being in a relationship is supposed to be. To laugh with each other during your highs and sit with each other during your lows. She says, I know, I say. But I'm just afraid of scaring him off by telling him that, by letting him know that our family is breaking. Like, what if he doesn't want to date a girl whose family always has drama? Even as I speak the words, I know Austin isn't like that. But I never had anyone who cared about me so much, other than my sister. I'm scared of losing him. Jupiter reaches out to place her hand on my shoulder and she looks me straight in the eye. If he doesn't want the troubles you face, then he isn't worth your time. I know, and I also know that Austin would want to help me, but still. I mean, he's got his own problems, I say. Everyone has problems, Alexei. If you let having a problem stand in your way of helping others with their problems, then you are selfish. I nod because I know she's right, and I know Austin would agree. I'm just unsure of how to bring it up. All right now, Cinderella, Jupiter says in a lighter, more fun tone. Make your bed and come downstairs to eat breakfast while Mom is out. Where'd Mom go out to? I'm curious since she rarely leaves during the day. She said she was going to find a job again, she answers. Let's hope she's being serious this time. A few minutes later, I'm at the table, eating a bowl of Lucky Charms and milk, and talking about random things with Jupiter. I forget that I woke up to my parents yelling as me and Jupiter talk about anything and everything. Then my phone's notification bell goes off, and I interrupt the debate me and Jupiter are having about what the Disney classic movie is to see who it is. It's Austin. I smile. Ooh, is my little sister's boyfriend texting her? She asks in a teasing voice. I blush and reply, we only went on one official date. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. Yet is the keyword, Alexei, she replies. I smile and roll my eyes over the message. My night was good. Thanks for asking. But I was actually wondering if you'd want to meet up at the parking garage later tonight. I have something I need to talk to you about. I look up from the screen and start to wonder what he needs to talk to me about. As I'm thinking, I realize Jupiter is right behind me and is reading the text. What do you figure he means by that? She asks. I don't know. What if it's something bad? Like he's mad at me for some reason, or he's a text notification interrupts me and I check it. By the way, it's nothing bad, so don't worry about it. I just want to tell you something that happened the other day. I actually laugh out loud. I'm so relieved. Okay, can't wait to see you. Awesome, can't wait to see you either. Any idea what he wants to talk about? She asks. Nope, but at least it's nothing bad. I say, and don't worry, I'll tell you what he says. I promise. Jupiter laughs a little. Life might be a little uncertain, but at least I get to see Austin. And I get to see him more than just my head because he's real and he really cares about me. I gotta get ready and maybe, just maybe, tonight will be the night I tell him about my house. But I don't need to think about that right now. My phone goes off again and I smile and I see Austin's name smiling. I open it. By the way, your sister can come too if she wants. I'd love to meet her.